Mama, nam say love baby. Baba show me to respect. Preacher teach me love we God you. Mama, nam say love baby. Baba show me to respect. Preacher teach me love we God you. Before I go let love shout. Before I go let love shout. Before I go let love shout. I go and lost since begin I distress. Now my mouth come confess. See wahala she mess. Learn to please everyone till my own mind was gone. Fuck that shit, I'm so done. Mama no say love baby. Baba show me to respect. Preacher teach me love we God you, God you. Mama no say love baby. Baba show me to respect. Preacher teach me love we God you. But for I go let love sound. For I go let love sound. Personality, fragility, it's straining me. I just wanna be your personality, your fragility, your mentality is just draining me, it's paining me. I can't wait to be who I'm meant to be, not you but me. Mama no say love baby. Papa show me to respect. Preacher teach me love we God you, God you. Mama now say love baby. Papa show me to respect. Preacher teach me love we God you. But for where I love myself. For where I love myself. Go and lost out. Mama now say love baby. Papa show me to respect. Preacher teach me love God you, God you. Mama now say love baby. Papa show me to respect. Preacher teach me love God you, but for myself.
Hey. Welcome, everybody.
What's up? I'm super excited. This is awesome.
Yeah, I know.
As you can
Eunice,
see.
one second. Hold on. You probably missed there, yeah. I'll bring you in later. Oh. So, for people that are watching, thank you so much. There's been a lot of love today with my single Love Self, and I appreciate it. Honestly, more than I can express with words, because I've been sitting on this for a long time. And historically, I've struggled with putting out music, but I'm so grateful for the outpouring of love and just everybody's support who has shared the song, who has listened to the song, who has shared one of my posts about the song, who has shared how the song has made them feel. It's been honestly amazing, and I'm so thankful. So for tonight, I want those watching to be able to ask questions that you might have about Love Self, about me, about my process, whatever it might be. I'm also going to have my sister on a little bit later to have like a little bit of an interview. But before we get into that, I wanted to give a huge shout out to KS Garner. the outfit I'm wearing is sponsored by her. If you're interested in her clothing, I think I saw earlier today when I was on Instagram that she has this outfit, the Luna set in different colors now, so check her out. One of my sisters is in the comments as Team Solu. Jenny, shout out to you. So she will be dropping stuff in the comments throughout the night, letting you know where you can find some of the stuff I might be talking about. So if you love my outfit and you're like, that's hot, I need to get that, KS Garner, I'm so grateful. She sponsored this outfit for me and allowed me to wear this for the performance and for the evening. So check her out. Next on the list, before I bring my sister on, I did mention in the comments when I posted about this that there's a chance for you to win some Love Self merch. So as you can see behind me, I don't know if you can see this very well. Can you? It's the Love Self album cover here. So if you are interested in potentially winning this t-shirt, winning a Love Self t-shirt, go ahead and click subscribe to the YouTube channel. I think it's right there on y'all's screen. And then also head over to my website. Don't do this now, but afterwards, and sign up for my email list. So if you do those two things, subscribe, or if you're already subscribed, then awesome. If you're not subscribed, then go over to my website and then sign up for my email list. If you do that, you will be put in the running to win some Love Self merch. So you can rock that out wherever you go. Okay? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to say before that. Again, I just want to say thank you. Thanks for tuning in for those that are watching. I'm going to have my comments like here, but I can't actually see what y'all are saying all the time, so I'll be kind of looking here, and then Jenny's going to be fielding y'all's questions. So again, if you have questions, now is the time to ask. Put it in the chat. Okay? Thank y'all for joining. So now I'm going to bring in my best friend, besides my husband. By the way, he's doing IT behind the scenes. He does all the video stuff, my photos and whatnot. He did that for this, so shout out to him. But I'm going to bring on my other best friend, who has known me all my life, my sister, Eunice McKinday. So, where are you at, Eunice?
What is up?
Is she
Can
on?
you see me?
We see you? Okay.
What's up?
Hey!
Oh, hi everybody. I can't see you, but I know you're there.
Yes. Yes, they're here. There's comments in the section.
Oh yeah, so I'm obviously repping that awesome shirt back there. It's really nice, y'all. It's like super nice material. It feels good. I'm gonna wear this everywhere. People are like, who's that? I'm gonna be like, it's Solu. Do you know them? Do you know her? Listen to her album, download it, whatever. But I'm so excited to be here to interview. Like, I feel super honored, and I feel very special that I get to interview, and I'm sure I'll look back at this one day and be like, I was there from the beginning. Yeah. So I just want to ask you a few questions about your song and about just how you came about, the idea behind it. Obviously, we grew up in the same household, so much of this song I also relate to. But I've watched people's posts all day. I've seen the stuff that they're saying, and what I'm seeing is that it is definitely a song that is so relatable to so many different people. At some point in our lives, we wrestled, we struggled. So first, I just want to start by saying that, like, you've been on a journey in your own career. My phone is literally going off right now. People like in Instagram being like, Solu merch, we love it. But that aside, y'all, put it in the comments. You're distracting me right now. But what I wanted to say, I just want to start off by asking you, first of all, like, tell us a little bit more about this song. What inspired it? Let's just go through that creative process. Like, what inspired this song? What life experiences? What brought you here musically? If any of you have followed Solu's journey, you've seen her evolution. So what brought you to this song, Love Self?
That's a great question. And forgive me, please cut me off if I get too long-winded. But yeah, I feel like I don't know if anybody has read the little description that I put in my Instagram post today when the song went live, but I like to call this song, it's like a precursor to self-actualization. And based off of some other things that people have shared with me, it's almost like it's like a brooding anthem for recovering people pleasers. So for me, my life journey, I mean, we all go through things in life, of course, but I think kind of tapping into our upbringing and who I am as a person, I'm someone that, you know, tends to hold things in. And I think because of that, there's been a lot of things that I've never really expressed. And it really got to a point in my life in the past, I would say 2 or 3 years, I started going through a lot of different changes in the way that I think and the things I believe. And because I was leaving a lot of the things that we grew up with and things are starting to shift, it's almost like I had an identity crisis. I was having, you know, episodes of emotional flooding and not understanding what the hell was going on. So I'm so thankful for therapy. That's one thing I have to say. But whereas you have always been someone, I think more so that is more willing to kind of just say what's on your mind. Like, y'all, Eunice used to get in trouble like all the time at the house. Going up. But the thing is, I do like admire that about you. Like, but again, I'm someone that goes in, like, reserve those things, and I think my music has always been an outlet for that. It doesn't matter, and it hasn't mattered where I've been in my life. I've always kind of been in a place where I would write my feelings, but I wouldn't share them. And there was a fear to share them because of what other people thought. In order to survive in this world, I oftentimes would become somewhat, I don't want to say fully like a chameleon, because I don't necessarily go with what everybody says, but I wouldn't necessarily speak up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this song, Love Self, is kind of, like I say, a precursor, starting to ask that question that I started to ask myself and realizing I have all these things that have been taught to me of how I should be, how I should act, how I should dress, what I should do to be pleasing to other people and what they want. But I was just realizing I don't even know what I want. I don't even know who I am. I don't know how to love myself the way that I need. And so that is a very long-winded way of saying, you know, at the core of this song is, you know, it asks that question, where do I go to learn how to love myself, you know?
Yeah, I absolutely love that, because I think that's so relatable. Everybody at some point in their lives is asking that question. Mm-hmm. And so just to know that the song is so heavily based on that. On one end, you're talking about the personal journey. On the second end, there's that cultural aspect.
Yeah.
Many people don't know that our Nigerian heritage is such a big part of our life. If you know any Nigerian, you know we are pro-Nigerian. We love ourselves in that capacity. So a lot of people, if they're listening to this song, they may not know, maybe they don't even understand what the lyrics are saying. Okay, so let's just be real.
Yeah.
But can you tell us a little bit more about what is the language being spoken? Where does it derive from? Why did you choose to use that language in this song? Because, I mean, you could have written a song and just used regular words to say the same thing, but why did you choose those cultural roots in this song and chose to use Pidgin English specifically in the song?
I think it just ties the song in. I don't know if that was a conscious decision when I was writing the song, to be completely honest, but I do think it's a beautiful tie-in because a lot of the things that I'm singing about do relate to my upbringing, our upbringing, which, like you said, was heavily influenced by our Nigerian culture. You know, Nigerians are not weak people by any means, very strong-minded. You know, so and growing up in a very with very strong personalities, you know, that really affected who I was as an individual, and on many levels. I would say on almost every level of my life. So it kind of just it was a natural tie-in to sing, and you brought up what am I singing, and so it's a mixture of Pidgin English and Yoruba is in there. So that's, for those that don't know, we're actually half and half. So our mom is Igbo, she's from the Igbo tribe, and our dad is Yoruba. He's Yoruba people, so we're half and half. For those Nigerian folks out there that know what that means, if you don't, look it up. So yeah, I thought it was a beautiful tie-in. It made sense.
That's lovely. I love the lyrics to the song. My favorite part is probably in the beginning of the song, where you're kind of just talking about, mom says, to love Ebi, Baba show me to respect, preacher teach me to love God, but where am I going to myself? And then you go into that, like, I don't even remember the line, I gotta find it, but essentially you're like, F that.
Yes.
Like, forget that. I'm like, yes. Yes. It kind of hits you off guard a little bit because the song you're like driving me like, oh wait, oh okay. You can go with that. That's intense. But of the lyrics of the song, like, what is your favorite part of this song? Like, what part of it is your favorite line, favorite portion, favorite lyric you like to sing, and why is that your favorite part of the song?
Oh, that's a great question, and I haven't actually thought about this. Yeah, the line you're talking about, it is powerful, and it's saying, since Pikin, I did stress. So Pikin means like child. Since I was young, I've been like stressed out. And then si wahala, wahala means trouble. So like all this trouble, all this, shit going on. But now I'm here to confess. And that's where I think since we kind of discussed I confess si wahala. I learned to please everyone, which is literally my story. In order to protect myself, it's like my hyper awareness learned what people picked up. This person wants this. Okay, maybe I can be that for them to kind of not be at the brunt of whether their anger or whatever it might be, until my own mind was gone. So I literally learned to please other people until I couldn't think for myself, where every action was in response to what I thought somebody else wanted. Yeah. And honestly, like the culmination of that, like that's where I am now. I'm just like, fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore. I can't. Literally, I was going crazy, So that's a really powerful line, and it's cool to hear, your kind of reaction to that. But then secondly, sonically and even melodically, I love the bridge actually, and it's a turn, because instead of talking about like from my upbringing, talking about the past, it's now directed almost like to all these things that I'm forsaking in a way, and it's personified. So I'm saying your personality, your fragility, or I say it in a Nigerian accent, yeah, but it's fragility. Yeah, it's draining me, it's paining me. These are things Nigerians say, this is paining me. And it's saying like, I don't want to be like you, I can't wait to be like myself. So that for me is a powerful line, like, I don't want to be you, I want to be me. So I'm done trying to do that.
I love that. So obviously that's what this song means to you, and those are your favorite part. When people listen to it, when your fans, your listeners listen to this song, when they listen to your music, I guess that's two questions. The first one, when people listen to this song, what are you wanting them to feel? What are you wanting them to experience? And then on the other end, when you just musically as Solu the artist, when you think about your music, because there's more music coming out in the next few months, what kind of artist, like when people listen to you, what impression do you want your music to leave on your audience, to leave on your listeners?
I definitely want people to feel. I want people to feel, and I want them to think. I feel like it feels like a cliche answer, but it's true. Like, sonically, I do like things that sound almost like cinematic, vibey, mystical, almost. Like, I realize I love a moody song. I've always written songs in minor keys since I was a little girl. Like
extremely high, screeching octaves.
Yeah, I used to practice all the time, and our siblings would yell at me to shut up. But yeah, so yeah, sonically, I love things that just move, like, move the soul, even without necessarily listening to the lyrics. And then lyrically speaking, I do want to talk about things that it may not be taboo for other people, but I know for me, again, going back to what we grew up with, it is a bit taboo in that regard. So not everything in life is wrapped up in a pretty little bow. Things aren't perfect. People aren't always happy. I'm not always happy. I don't always feel excited. I don't always feel loved. I don't always feel accepted. And that's like a common thing, you know, in my life at least. So that's what comes out. You know, of course, I want to have some groove, and I love, you know, dancing. It's good for me. It's healthy for me. I've since learned in therapy, and but I do enjoy it. So things get people to move, and you know, I will come out with stuff like that. But yeah, I think sonically having a mood, that's really important to me. And I don't know what other people, when, you know, whether it be my fans or my friends or listeners, and they're listening to the music, I guess it would be the same. And it's up to their own interpretation. I don't know what people are going to think or how they're going to accept it. But again, with this whole love of myself, I just want to put out stuff that I like. And the people that like it too will come along. People that don't like it, peace out, you know? So, yeah.
Well, if you're listening, in the comments, if you've listened to the song, which I'm assuming you have since you've joined us on this live, go ahead and put something like, what did the song make you feel when you were listening to it? Or what did you love? What was your favorite line of the song that really just spoke to you? I think that'd be really cool to know. So we're coming to the end of the interview. I know that this is not a lot of time to sit here and unpack everything.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned earlier, you have new music that's going to be coming out. And I just want to say that I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's about damn time.
Yes.
That we get music back to back to back. So can you tell us when we can expect more music to be dropped?
Yes.
And you said it seems like there's going to be some fun, catchy. It's not always going to be this, like, you know, vibey, cool stuff. There's going to be some fun things. If you've been to a Solu concert, you know she's got a lot of different types of vibe to her music. But yeah, what can we expect? When is new music coming out? And yeah, what is it, the end of the year, the rest of the year, going to look like for Solu the artist? And then what can we maybe look forward to in the coming year or whatnot?
Well, hopefully this COVID shit will, you know, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but so we can go back to like more live shows. But yes, I do have a song that we'll be dropping, another single that will be dropping in October. So yes for that. And then possibly another song out in November. And then possibly another song out in the beginning of the year too. So
so we're going to hold you to that. We're expecting songs pretty much to carry us into the new year and then start off the new year with a bang, like with excitement and just a ton of music. That's really exciting. So speaking of music, where can people go to download Love Self? And yeah, we're going to go to download this song.
Yeah, so I've been trying to put the link in all my bios and whatnot, but if you are on Spotify, if people are on Apple Music, Google Play, I don't even know if people know what Deezer is, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and then if you want to, say if you want to buy the song and you want a majority of the proceeds to go to me, then you can also go to Bandcamp. I'm going to post that link later tonight, post it up there, because there I get much more of the profits if you buy it directly from my profile. And that link, I actually forgot to send that to you, Jenny. Sorry, I didn't think about this till just now. But it's on my website. So it's a little icon that has like a B and a C, Bandcamp. So I'll post that later tonight if someone's interested in buying it there. And you can download it straight from my Bandcamp website. Oh, yeah.
So what we are saying really is please go download it from Bandcamp. And we can assume that Jenny is already on it as far as putting that in the chat, so you can go there and download. Even if you've already uploaded the song on, you know, let's support independent artists. And yes, I'm biased, but let's support independent artists. Yeah. So anyways, so with that, that's exciting. I'm so happy about that. I'm excited for new music. I love the video. I love what's to come. I know that obviously I'm one of your biggest fans, but obviously being there from day one of you running around the house, screaming in high-pitched noises and singing, it's obviously been great to just see you evolve as an artist. And obviously I grew up in the same household as you, so this music resonates with me as it does with so many others. And I think that's what I love about your music, is that it's universal. We can all relate to it. Culture aside, there's something everybody can draw from it. So with that, I just want to say thank you for letting me be a part of this. You all do not leave. The party is not over. If you stay to the end, you have a chance to win this dope shirt that you see in the back. But Solu's going to be taking questions, answering all your questions. Feel free to ask whatever you want. No stone left unturned. It's all up for game. So with that, I love you, Moya. Solu.
That's my whole first name, Moya Solu, for those that are watching.
That's where Solu comes from. So I say your full name wrong anyways, and that's embarrassing, but it's fine. So in case you're wondering where her name comes from, full name. But anyways, Moya, I love you.
Love you too.
And I am so thankful for this opportunity. So with that, peace out, y'all.
Thank you so much. Love you, sissy. Aww.
Love you.
So for those that want to follow my sister, she is very knowledgeable on all things diversity and inclusion. That's what her expertise is in. But she also she's had a podcast in the past, but follow her at EUNMAK, EUN.MAK, _MAK on Instagram. EUN_MAK. So that's my sister, and she's great. All right. I don't know if y'all have any questions or not. I need my phone because Jenny was going to field some of those. So let's see. Let me know, Jenny, if there's no questions, and then I'm going to go through this again. So again, if you're interested in winning this t-shirt, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then go to my website to sign up for my mailing list. Jenny will have the links in there, okay? So if you want to win merch, again, subscribe to YouTube, go to my website, and then sign up for my emailing list. I did want to say something that I almost forgot to you guys, which is I will be coming out with a lyric video for this song too. So those that are interested in maybe reading the lyrics, you can also go on Apple, and when you listen to it, they have the Genius feature where it scrolls, and they're there as well. So you can look at the lyrics there. So yeah. I don't know if there are any questions. I'm looking through, and I don't think there are. So with that, I just want to say thank you all for joining in. I will have this live posted, and I see all these people on here: Ashley, Pearl, Brutus, Diana, Jasmine, Jana, Camille, Benji. Oh, thank you so much. The hook is fire. Makes me want to love myself more. Oh, I love that. I'm sorry, I didn't get to look at these before, so now I'm like trying to skip through to make sure I don't miss anything. And Ashley, I need that. All right, girl. And Diana shared. Thank you all so much. I appreciate the love. Truthfully, even though I'm an artist, like putting myself out there just with my natural personality, it honestly is draining for me. So even though it has to do with my music, like sometimes it feels like more work. I love making it, and putting out is always a bit nerve-wracking, and then, interacting with people. So to receive the love back from everybody and the shares and the uplifting messages, I appreciate that, again, more than words, and I am so grateful. Because, I think a lot of artists sometimes, as Beyonce once said, sensitive about my shit. So, I appreciate all the love and reaching out and sharing how this song has helped you or affected you, or if you just love it and you're vibing to it. So thank you for tuning in. All the links to listen to the song are in the description and also in the chat. I appreciate it so much. Stay tuned for new videos, new music, and I appreciate y'all. And I will be posting the winner of this. You'll probably actually get an email. That's probably how it'll be since you signed up for the mailing list when you win. All right? Thank you all so much. Continue to share the song. Continue to stream the song. Let your people know. I appreciate it so much. Blessings. Have a good night. and love yourself.